it's Ian here from Ian Here and There. Right, so your video for tonight. If you remember last week's video, we spoke about point motors and installing them, and we went through in length on that. Now, as you know, I'm restricted on time. I've only got 15 minutes for each video. Don't ask me why, I haven't got a clue, but when I start editing, it knackers it. So to get more than 15 minutes, I can't put my intro on, I can't do this, I can't do that. So tonight I'm going to make it dead easy. I've got the traffic lights we was talking about last week, and I've installed them, but it's dead easy how you do this, and you'll see how I'm going to do it, because I'm going to demonstrate how I've done it to you tonight to make sure you understand in child's play. Right, so there's our traffic lights already installed. Now then, what you've got to do first of all, if I get this carriage, is make sure the carriage, of course, can pass the traffic lights easily. The longest carriage you've got. Okay, now then, it's not just that way. If I just pull that lever and switch over my points, it is this side as well. See that? Because if you go for the modern image Pandalina or something like that that's got long carriages on, you won't get them past without them scraping the lights, and in real life that doesn't happen. So that's your first thing, is get to a point where you know the lights are not going to touch the traffic, the signalling, traffic lights, signalling, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's your first thing. Once you've done that, all you've got to do, I've got some little, very small tacks. I haven't got them out. I think I got Sharon to put them away earlier, not thinking. Very small tacks. You don't want it to go through your board. You just want them to hold the, whatever it is, down. And what I've done is I've stuck two tacks. There's two holes in the base of the traffic lights or signals, whatever you want to call them. And I've just knocked the two pins through the two holes, and it's holding it in place on the board. Now then, all you've got to do is, once you've done that, get a little drill bit, or in my case a screwdriver, as you seen last video, make a little hole, and then what we're going to do is, we've got three wires here. We've got red, green and black. Okay, just there. Now then, what you've got to do with this, it's dead easy. They're dead easy to do. Is the red and black goes to your lever frame over here. I've got 3 sets of lights now on my layout. 3 different signals, so I've got 3 lever frames here. 3 levers for each signal. Lever for each signal. Now then, black is for point motors, because they're all built differently. You can get also green. Green are for on-off switches. So if you didn't want the lights to light up on your platform because it's daylight and you're just wasting the bulbs, if you're very conscious like that, like I am, you can have the green ones or turn the platform lights on and off, or houses or something like that. Now then, because they're signals, you must use the yellow levers for this, and what you've got to do is put the red and black wire from the traffic lights, signals, whatever you want to call them, under the board, through that little hole under the board, and they come to one of these levers. Okay, now then, we've got a green wire, if you remember. Now then, I'll put the green wire, just have a look down here, Shazbot, because Sharon's on the camera tonight. I put the green wire. I've got bus line cables underneath my layout, as you've seen last time, that puts power to everything. I've got wires for houses, wires for point motors and everything else like you've seen last time. Now then, normally what I would do is patch this into the bus line cables. They're just 2 cables that run around the board, supplying power to everything. But I wanted to do it this way to show you. All I've done is I've got the green wire from the signals, and they're running down here. They're going into the back of my Hamilton Morgan 2000, into, if I can just squeeze over here, if you look at that, uncontrolled AC output. Well, all I've done is I've put the green wire into the neutral, which is the black, on that. And that's lighted them up nicely. Now then, you can put these signals on 16 volts AC, and you can also put them on 12 volts DC. It is not going to make any difference, because I can do it with mine. I've already tested it out. I tested it out the other day when I put these signals on, and they work just as good. It don't matter which way you do it, 16 or 12 volts, it doesn't matter. But you've got the output for 16 AC and 12 volt DC, uncontrolled output. Bung them on any of them, because I've got the black wire and the red going to the lever frame, the green going to the neutral, but I've got the live wire, which is there. That's going to my bus line cables underneath, which goes into the 12 volt DC. It's on the live, right? On the uncontrolled live. But to show you, I haven't patched that into my bus line cables. I've just patched that into a negative on the back. It doesn't matter. So that's how it's been done. It's really good and dead easy. It really is easy. And once you've got that in place, what I would do then, make sure your signals are nailed onto the board properly. Only with small tacks, you don't need big ones. You don't want them to penetrate the bottom of your board, because if you do what I do, you all know that my layout isn't up permanent. This is why I don't have a big massive layout, because I would if I could. But the only problem I can see with that is more track cleaning. That's what's put me off, is the amount of track that would need cleaning. But that's another story, another video. So that's how you put the traffic lights in, the signals, right? Now then, I've got a brilliant one for next week for you. I've got some 2 or 3 videos in mind lined up for the next few weeks. You're going to love them, you really are. I'm going to give you a brief look at what we're doing on the next video. It's really good. Have you got carriages? I'm going to turn me Hammett & Morgan on. There isn't any loco on this track. As you can see, the lights are on. Have you got carriages that do this? And it isn't me that's doing it. I can prove it to you, because I've got a shunter diesel here, which I usually keep a couple of shunties at hand. Shunters. And as you can see, it's even worse with the shunter. It really is. It just sits there flickering away, and that is an absolute disgrace to modelling, isn't it? I'll be honest. But I've got a new remedy to show you, and it's going to be absolutely brilliant. I've stumbled across it, I'll tell you the truth. But that's for next week. As I said, you got some good videos coming up, and I hope you enjoy this one. You must have a quick look over the layout. Try not to show them that train, no Sharon, with the green logo, because that's one of the videos I've got coming up. You'll understand more, people, when, my good friends, when you see it. It's brilliant. Have a quick look. I've got everything out, and it's absolutely looking brilliant. It really is. I've got the cows out. I've got pigs over there, I think. There's cars out. There's people, out because the train's just come in at the station. Blossom Junction, so there's passengers all coming out the station. There's more people over here. There's tractors. There's everything going on. There really is. I don't show them that because we'll have a look at that next time. We've got playground going on with the kids. We've got everything. The signal boxes lit up, the lot. People sat in gardens with the deck chairs out and everything. Right, so and I've even got the church out. The church is on the ball as well. I'm not saying any more because I'm tempted to tell you everything and I can't because, you know, it'll ruin the videos for you. But if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know again, right? And I shall see you on the next one. Have a good day for the rest of it if you're watching this in the day. And if you're in the night or the evening, have a good one. And I shall catch you on the next one. Okay, so we got our carriage coming up for our lights next week. Okay then, bye for now.